Dude, what happened?
Alright, hi guys, JX here, joined with
Takuchi. Yeah.
TK. Alright, so guys, today we got a new episode coming through, or like a new series, whatever you want to call it, called Top 5. And how this works is we choose our top 5 players from the Prem across all teams. So we'll choose a player from, let's say, Man United, one from Liverpool, wherever. So we've got 5 players, we choose our top 5 players across the Prem. We are looking to have episode 2 where we'll have Spain on looking at La Liga players, looking at Bundesliga players. So we'll move on throughout the leagues. Obviously, we'll hopefully accomplish the top 5 leagues in the world. Unfortunately, PSL isn't one of them. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'll kick it off and we'll start with my number 5, my 5th favourite player in the Prem. He goes by the name of James Maddison. He's number 10 from Leicester, top-notch baller. I think he's 21, 22 years of age.
22.
He's 22, very young, very talented. Only plays for Leicester. I think he's gonna, obviously, hopefully,
I think he's gonna go to a bigger team.
He's got to go to a bigger team in the next season or two. People say he might only leave at the end of the season, finish up at Leicester. So we're hoping he does. So that's my number 5, James Maddison.
My number 5 is James Maddison. I think he's a proper baller as well. I'm not choosing James Maddison because Jared has chosen him. I actually chose him before him. He just doesn't know.
My number 4 is a guy named Jack Grealish. Plays for Aston Villa, number 10. Also, Jack Grealish is a top-notch baller from Aston Villa, English. So yeah, that's my number 4, Jack Grealish.
My number 4 has to be Tanguy Ndombele. Like, he plays for Tottenham.
Yeah.
I think he's a proper baller. I started watching him when he was at Amiens in France. Then he went to Lyon, and last season he was on fire. Like, Man United was supposed to sign him, but then they were too shy.
We couldn't. We are. If you're watching this, make note of our scout.
I'm a scout, by the way. I mean,
look at us all. Big huge shout out to the clothing brand.
Shout out.
Footballer. Before we get on to our number 1, slide into the DMs, order one. Number 3 is a youngster that we have known since I think 2015, 2016. Many of you guys might not know him. Yuri Letillemans, number 8 of Leicester City. Proper baller. We knew him before Leicester days, before Monaco, which is in France. Before he was at Anderlecht, which is in the Belgian league. He's a Belgian international.
He was the captain of Anderlecht. When they played
against
Man United
in the Europa League.
Yeah.
I think that's the shirt they wore in the final.
Oh yeah.
So United, not obviously Anderlecht, but yeah, he
promising youngster.
Most
and
promising.
He's living up to the hype. Eh?
Potential was high, and he is. He's making it happen at Leicester with James Maddison. So that's my number 3. That's my 3rd favorite footballer in the Prem. So
my 3rd favorite footballer in the Prem has to be Raheem Sterling. Like, I think Raz is just.
He's top notch.
Yeah, he's a proper baller, but he's like the guy for the culture, to be honest, you know.
Shout out Raheem Sterling.
Like, Raheem Sterling does so much for the culture, and besides the whole culture vibe, like in terms of football, that guy's just a proper baller.
And he's been improving season after
season. I started supporting him when he was at Liverpool in the SSS. Sturridge, Sterling, Suarez. He was on fire then.
Even with his little funny run.
When Hazard was trolling him, doing the whole thing, you know.
Mocking him, and he's just been improving. He's just a top-notch baller. Moving on to my number 2, my 2nd favorite footballer is a youngster. Many of you might not know him. He hasn't had that much game time at Manchester City this season. Goes by the name of Phil Foden, and 19-year-old, an Englishman. Wow.
Boy.
One for the future.
That
watch
guy,
out.
dude.
He is a baller of note. I am scared as a Man United
Number 47.
Number 47. Even Guardiola mentioned that you can't even sell that guy for 500 million.
So
and that's
when Guardiola said that, said he's the most talented player he's ever seen.
Ever worked with. And he's worked with the likes of Messi and all of them. So it's quite a huge accomplishment to have that. Moving on to your number 2.
My number 2 has to be Dele Alli. Bami Dele Alli, that's his full name.
African, or he was born African.
Yeah, he's actually Nigerian. But yeah, I think Dele Alli divides opinion. I think my top 2 actually divide opinions because some people like them, some people don't like them, and I like the fact that they still play their football, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Dele Alli is so good. Like, to me, he's like a really good player. He breaks through lines. Like, he's always looking for spaces, like pockets and everything.
That creative type of guy.
Every time he passes the ball, bro, like if he passes it wide or whatever, he's always looking to go into the box to go and score goals. And that's what you want from your midfield. I mean, look at Lampard. That was Lampard's game, you know.
Of course, yeah.
And those are like the greats. So I think Dele Alli's up there.
Moving on to our number one, we've actually got our number ones are from the same team, which is actually pretty sick. If you
And they're
think of
friends
it.
as well.
And they're friends.
And
they
they're-
do the one. My favorite baller at the moment has to be Jesse Lingard, number 14 in Manchester United. So yeah, Jay Ling's number 14, my favorite player in the Prem. So he's not really known for football. He's more known for his dancing.
Yeah.
If you mention it to the youngsters, they're gonna do stuff like hit the folks, do
Yeah.
kind of like funny little things.
And these jokes and stuff like that. But
He's a
he's a
joke
good
man.
lad. He's a good lad, yeah.
Good youngster. So yeah,
Youngster.
Mind you, he's like 26 or
Mama,
something.
you should be having a family now.
Still not even married.
Still a rolling stone, some of us. My favorite player in the world, man, is Paul Pogba.
In the
In the
Prem.
Prem,
Yeah, in the
it's
Prem.
Paul Pogba. That guy's just too much. Like, in terms of drip, in terms of technique.
Off the field, he's got a drip.
Yeah,
he's-
technique. I think he's a good leader. It's just that no one believes it.
I'm
mean,
not a fan of Paul. I prefer
Say it nicely, dude.
Yeah.
You hate him, say it nicely too.
I don't like Paul Pogba. I prefer him back
H-A-T-E, hate.
I prefer him back at his Juve days. He was
Obviously,
more-
because that's your favorite club now,
Yeah,
so you
well-
would want him there, would you?
So guys, that was our top 5 favorite Prem players. But before we close up today's video, I've got a bit of a riddle that I'd like to throw in here. It's actually quite an interesting one. Which player has been coached by Conte, Mourinho, Guardiola, and Arsene Wenger? If you know the answer, please let us know down in the comments section down below. It's quite a tricky one, but it's actually not that difficult if you really put your mind to it. So if you can name the
Bro,
player.
You're messing me up.
It took me 2 guesses to get there. So please, if you know it, leave the comment down below and I'll get back to you.
Where is this guy playing now?
Yeah, I can't tell you where he's playing now. If I tell you where he's playing now, it gives it away. So think of it, Wenger, Mourinho, Pep Guardiola and Conte. Think of it, those were these 4 managers he's had in
He's
his...
still playing.
He's played. He's still playing.
Is he a fossil now?
He's moving into that retirement age. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.
You see that kid? His whole body screen is virginizing. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.